Hey guys, here playing as Hayley with cameras, and we're gonna on the Mac today because I'm away from home. Hopefully the sound quality, everything is okay. Let me know in the comments if anything has gone off. So we've got a mystery card here. Gonna ignore mystery card. It might be Jackson. Restructure. Yeah, okay. Nothing too eventful yet. Do we even want this clot? Probably don't. I'm going to just play out the tech guy. So this matchup's usually pretty good for Hayley. They can get a Nisei and snowball it from there, but we're playing political operative in this version. Even with Crescendus, you could derez or scoring remote and get rid of a lot of their good stuff to slow them down that way. So he's going to have a lot of money right this game, though. He's got restructure in hand, some pretty good ice, double Ichi. Okay, so for now we can just ignore everything he's doing. I want to find, okay. Replicator can come down. We'll just discard the extra replicator. Let's get our astrolabe down. We might get a draw off of that. So we'll discard. Discard the clot. Don't think we're going to need that at all either. This also could be a snare. There's definitely some Palanas playing snare and fetal, and hoping you'll lose some important cards out of your hand, which can happen to us. We do have Levy that can get knocked out. Oh, he's going to trash it, so I'm guessing it's snare. If he is in fact on damage, oh, he didn't mean to. Let's back up. It might have been the old misclick. All right, so maybe not a snare, maybe an agriplex, maybe still a Jackson. People can often get their Jackson on the board and keep it there against us for a long time because we don't really want to be... Whoa. What's happening? Clone retirement's happening, so our clot would have been good. Wow. So this is going to be a non-standard Palana. Presumably we have probably a Yagura on the R&D. So we know he's got 3 ice left in his hand. Okay, let's spend another turn setting up. I would like to get Bizarre. Yeah, this is okay, I think. Isn't the most efficient way to do it, but it'll work. Okay, so this is the original card he put down. So he was blocking cameras that way. We would have to break the Yagura anyway, because if we don't break Yagura, then he can put the top agenda on the bottom and get away from us. So this is a gear check for us. We've got Atman 0 that can do the job, or we can use the Zoo. I'm finding the Zoo is pretty good. Because of the cloud ability, if you have one hopper sitting around extra, you got the extra MU for flex sometimes, which is important. Other times you just want to get something out for one that breaks, Quandary, your little stuff. The Gordian's definitely still better if you're playing against like a bunch of stacked Turings, or it's like Turing Toll Booth. Kogage just got bigger and bigger as time went on. Pop this hopper, see if we can get... that's what I want to see. So we could do install 3 times. That's not bad. We could draw again. No, let's just get this tech writer started. So I'm not sure what he's doing with clone retirement. That might mean he has a Grim in there. Or maybe he's just trying to score a whole bunch of 2-pointers and end with the clone retirement. So scoring 4 agendas, pretty tricky. Maybe he has an archer. He could have an archer he wants to forfeit to this clone retirement. It's definitely options. So we will want this zoo on the board. We're pretty sure that's Yagura in there. This ice is probably Ichi, which we can click through. So we're almost at the point where we can do R&D snipes, but we gotta get rid of the Jackson. What I'd really like to see is our political operative or some more tech traders. Do I pop this just to... I think we'll rearrange, actually. We could have rearranged the last turn. So there's our tech trader we want. A lot of this stuff we don't necessarily want. Want the diesel, maybe. Do you want the diesel? We could draw a diesel. With 1 click left, we'd have a lot of cards. I think we'll just draw the tech writer this turn. Or sorry, the tech trader. I always get their names confused. Or we could leave them both here for a turn and just play down our sharpshooters. Memory's a little tight though. Oh, Jeeves. Okay. Interesting. So popping the tech or the spy camera just to see what's on top of the R&D is sometimes worth it on its own. So he's on a Jeeves plan. This is going to be exciting. I've never played against Jeeves Palana. But, okay. So this could be like this could be the Jeeves. Or it could be like a Philotic or a Brain Trust or something. Interesting. Oh, hang on. I should have popped this already. Do this now. Marcus batting on top. Not too surprising to see that. This has got to be Jeeves, right? I'm going to check it. Yeah, it is the Jeeves. Good to know. Okay, so we've got maybe an agenda. This could be a 4-2 just hanging out. I bet he's bluffing us a 4-2 in this remote. He thinks we can't get in. So let's do everything we can to actually get into this server. I think his plan is to res this, advance 3 times, get the click from G's, advance a 4th time, and then he's got a Nisei. Because he's seen almost 20 cards, and only 1 agenda came out. So if he didn't install soon, maybe he pitched some agendas, but I still think this is an agenda that we want. we will pop everything we need to get in this remote. Kind of the plan A is remote busting. You can snipe R&D once they're not scoring in the remote. But the main way to win with this deck is to just not lose long enough. It's kind of like how those noise decks would work, where they just needed to not lose, and they would install a bunch of viruses until they won. We're along the similar lines, we're installing hardware until we win. So we can Pancha through one ice, and then we can... What else? We could SMC for Inti. Okay, I don't know what that is about. Why is there an Eli here, and why didn't he res this? Yeah, we're definitely going to Pancha that. We're on 4 creds, so we're okay for NAPD. We called it. It's an Nisei. So now we can get mid-season, but he's playing Jeeves. Doesn't cost him the influence if he's got 6 HP cards. None of the HP cards really support mid-seasons, so I don't think that's a threat. I think we're okay for mid-season. He's probably just got this one trick of Jeeves and 4 advance. Maybe he has Biotic. That could be some of his HP cards. We saw Ichi twice, and we saw Eli, so that's already 6 influence. We know he had Marcus Batty, so there's probably a Batty in here. Maybe a second agenda. He's going to make us guess every time for it. Okay, let's see what we can draw. Anything exciting? That's actually really good. So let's see if we can flush the Jackson. I assume this is the crick we saw earlier, so we won't run there probably ever. It's not going to make him pay enough money for it to be worth our time. And now we're able to cam for full value, so we're going to get 3 Tech Trader triggers. Oh. There's an Issei up top. And assuming this is not a Jackson, we'll be able to take that one. So we don't have access to Freedom through Equality. Do have access to SMC and to our Hayley ability, right? No, we don't. We use it on the tech stuff. So we'll need to install both of these, or at least one of these, to get through if we want to do that. Yeah, let's go. If we've got Ichi and we've got the Yagura, we're good. It's hardly, well, he should probably still res Ichi. He's got 23 credits. Even though the sharpshooter breaks it really easily. He's still going to make us use these up, limit our abilities later. So this is Yagura, yes. Oh, geez. It's Kamainu. Okay, well, we cut our Deus Ex, but we're going to be able to Pancha this one, so that's fine. Still making money. Did he shuffle? Or did I miss see what happened there? Oh, I spy camera before the Jackson went off. Whoops. So he rooted from the game, but it hadn't shuffled yet, so I think I just timed this wrong. Well, that's a fail. Guess I got hasty. Yeah, we should have gone to the remote then if that was the case. We could have braved the baddie. Whatever this is, we don't really care. Pop on top. Let's see if we can find our political operative. We don't need it, but it's kind of nice. He might have won an HQ. Let's see if we can get this ISV rezzed. Okay, there's the Agura. Don't think we really care about the first sub. Yeah, I will get rid of this Jeeves. I do have a second laundry I was kind of hoping to get, but really I think you just want to trash Jeeves right away. Had we trashed it last turn, he would not have been able to score his sales team. I'm going to leave next turn anyway, so I'm going to spy cam right now to see what's on top. Sales team is on top right now. Yeah, so that's Jackson's going to blow up our attempt to steal this. We could take this agenda and trash the Chiefs again, and then he can't score a 4-2. Or we could put Sacrificial Construct here and avoid getting baddie trashed. So what I want to see right now is freedom through equality. Is it you? Is it you? Okay, we're not going to get it this turn. So we'll just go R&D and hope that's not a Jackson. Get our sales team, and now we could fight the baddie, but I'm going to just trash Jeeves again. And we've got useless cards to throw away. Next turn I'll put the Palop on the board with the construct, and then we're going to have his remote basically on lockdown, I would say. Jeeves on top again. He's going for it. Wow, confident. Let's do our Hayley stuff. Now we could have made Atman 4, and then we'd have a way through this Ichi and the Eli, but I'm going to try to click the Eli, I think. He has Jeeves on top, I believe, so we'll probably just keep that. Pop. So we still Atman 4. I think I do, because I want it for, I know he's got a second Ichi. Got a lot of stuff covered here. The only really bad thing here would be if he had like a baddie Merlin. Taking 2 net damage unexpectedly would be a problem for us. Also Junebug, but I don't think he's got Junebug. He might baddie ETRS, and that's kind of okay. We'll be able to levy next turn, run our tech, our cameras again. Yeah, you're just gonna go for the baddie ETR. Makes sense to me. Don't have my trusty spinner ring. What I do have is random number generator on my phone. And this is full random, because we just get an agenda if it's right, and if we don't, then he gets the agenda. It says 1. Nope, 2 it is. Well, that's too bad. This agenda would have been amazing to have. It's a Nisei. Cool. So we pop this for 10. It's in our deck for the next pass. Also could draw. We've got a laundry. No, we don't. We have... nothing we need. Besides the freedom, which is pretty good. But I want my cameras again, so I'm going to not pop this yet. We'll pop it after the cameras this time. Do I want to try to get my clone chip as well? No, let's just play all the cameras out. Because we might need to run R&D this turn in the case there's an agenda on top. Yeah, we'll install the chip and replicate it. Okay, what do we got? Hedge fund. Okay. If he has one in hand, it's bad. It's a problem. We don't know anything about his hand right now. I guess we just sit with our lock and see if we can keep him from doing anything. If you do have the Palop sitting against this, what's probably a Caprice here. Let's check every card. Caprice is on top right now. That's probably worth running. Future Perfect on top now. Okay. Seems good. So our Atman's not at 1, which is where we need it. We probably just take some shots at this, right? Do we have any way of making this better for us? We don't have any amp or film critic or anything. We can dump our hand to avoid having to play the game. Like, to avoid having to break the Kamainu. Yeah, let's just go at it. So we can't panch it again unless we spend 2 clone chips. What we can do is discard our hand. Seems kind of okay. So is he going to stay the course on the bit of 2? Will he even token me? Well, RNG says 2. And RNG says 2 again. Well, no luck. So we know he's got 2 Caprice in that server. Probably we just go get it, right? What's on top now is Eli. So there's our freedom. It's kind of a good card. This is the levy we need to not lose, so we'll fire it at some point if we have to take damage. We do risk getting hit with damage if we go to baddie here, but I think it's just Caprice in there. I doubt it's Snare. Do we just hopper? Might as well hopper. Could be net or baddie, I suppose. Let's see what we got. Atman 4 is good. Yeah, we'll plop that one. We might be able to have this argument. I wonder if it has the timing structure here. No, it doesn't. Because of the way the res window works. So you can res at 2.3. Paste this to him. Why did the scroll bar come up? Okay. Yeah, the timing is weird with Caprice, so you have to res her prior to the ice being resed. So you res her and then you res the ice. Straightforward enough. And then the runner encounters it and can do the runner thing, but there's no res window here again. All you're doing is the paid abilities. You're not actually doing res again. Fortunately, the peanut gallery is here to chip in 13 spectators as well. So let's think about what our game plan is. We're going to have to probably play this another levy. Take out our Palop again. So one thing you can do as the corporation is if the innermost ice is not rezzed, then the plop window in 3.1 is not going to happen because there's no encounter, right? So if you, in the case where this would be not rezzed and he rezzes the Caprice at the normal time of 2.3, at that time if I use the 2.3 to plop, he can then res the second Caprice. And then if at that point if I don't plop, then we skip the whole step 3 and go right to the approach and it would trigger. So yeah, he can still use the Nisei token. Which arguably he should do here because he will keep his scoring mode intact. And then we'll have to levy and find our Palop again. Okay, cool. So that's happened. I forget what was on top of the R&D now. So let's take a pot shot at the HQ. We know there's a future perfect in there. Yeah, that's fine. And we now return to our regularly scheduled game. I'm hoping it wasn't a card he wanted. He's leaving it on top. Okay. Jeeves again. That's fine. Can't actually trash it, but we don't really want to anyway. So this might be his chance to jam an agenda. He's going to single advance something. A Shikaru on top. Alrighty then. Do we want to overwrite something? I'm guessing that he doesn't have anything Inti actually cares about. So let's fetch sharpshooter. And we can use the Hayley to put the other sharpshooter in play. Oops. Yeah, I actually think he can totally win 4 size against me. Somehow, even if I randomize, I don't have good luck. 5 credits. It's not a lot of cash. Still more than I care to play that. Shigeru on top. So do we levy, try to find Palop and win that way? Because I'd like to play the Freedom. Because this is probably a 4-2 that wins for him and doesn't win for us. If I play Freedom, I only get 3 chances to win Psi. If we do trash his Caprice, he's got a 3rd one to come. He's got a Jeeves. I think we have to levy at least once, try to find the plop, because I don't feel my luck at playing a whole ton of Psi games. No, we didn't get it, and we also didn't get the hopper to draw. So I guess we're going to run some Psi games here. Yeehaw, we did it. What do we get? Corporate sales team. Oh, okay. Fair enough. He doesn't feel that he can get enough money and a way to score before we find our plop again. So say we would have installed all 6 cameras. Plop's pretty far down. But actually the first hopper is going to draw us the next 9 cards. And we're gonna shuffle these cards anyway, so I think actually we had a pretty good chance to draw a hopper or get the plop directly.